play action. Lawrence. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Ray certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. He's got a man. Complete. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 66 yards. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And we knew that they'd try to attack the secondary, but I'm not sure that we thought they'd do it right on the first drive of the game. But here they saw an opportunity, seized it, and it's a big play right off the bat.
And they'll run with ETN. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They play action with Lawrence.
Come on, come on.
And he takes it down to about the 2.
That's supposed to been on that shit, bro.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
This opening drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. ETN.
God damn, Kendu. Good
touchdown. That's a solid opening drive, and nothing fancy there at the end, just pounded in.
That felt like old school football, didn't it? All right, down at the goal line, and not only were they able to punch it in, as you just emphasized, they did it against a goal line defense that's stacked to stop the run. So if you're on that offensive side of the ball, you feel great about yourself right now.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
That expected you to run the ball and still punched it in.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their 25-yard line. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Be patient. Get out of here with a win, play here. Take it to him.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but the people up front. Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Third and 2, Pickett. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Hold on a second, was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers? But the only guys can catch the football and get big yards after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield. Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett. He gets it complete to Harris. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. The Steelers at 13-3 now on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On second down, this is Harris. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, he got great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd and 7, Pickett.
Oh, damn it.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. There he goes, right side.
Man, I fucked up.
This one home. It's a
Fuck!
touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort
It is
up,
what it
you'll
is.
take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Extra point by Patterson.
Damn.
Up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fucking bullshit. Fuck!
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited
Now
about
be
this
having
game
these
because
problems
to
for
me,
real.
it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Fuck! Wrong button.
Into a sea of bodies, and it's
Fuck!
intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
Special.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like crazy.
Nice.
Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
Cannot believe this bullshit right now, man. This is some fucked up shit. Like I'm playing who? No, it's not. No, it's not. This motherfucking team is a 96 overall, and you barely won. That's all that matters. I don't give a fuck. As long as you didn't beat my ass.
I like that.
It's okay.
Taking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to
I'm telling you, this 24, I'm not playing when it comes to the quarterback situation. I'm gonna fuck y'all up. Bring him on. Can have his ass.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he knows he bit off a pretty decent game.
I'm not feeling this shit at all right now, bro. No, I don't need it. They did, big time.
The Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down.
They knew what they was doing.
Here's Pickett. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
21-0 our score after 1.
It's bad for us right now. And it shouldn't be this way.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Pickett to throw on 1st down. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
Nice.
Taken in by Mims. And he's going to be taken
That's
down
all I'm
at about
watching
the
you do.
33. Throwing again on 2nd down. Pickett. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he's going to get this down near the 25. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. He'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake. And this is caught.
Hold it.
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down. So let's sort this out.
Bitch.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. They give to Ingram up the middle, and they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Just
Yeah, you know,
get the fuck out of here, bro.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 70 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he takes it in.
It is what it is, man.
Jacksonville.
They done gave Blue this motherfucking superstar team and shit.
Becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in his
Yeah, man. Whole different nigga. All you gotta do is go back there and throw the fucking ball up. Nah, that's a fucked up thing. I shouldn't even let that shit ride. The niggas don't mix. You don't mix that shit in the middle of the motherfucking league in the middle. That shit ain't happening. Nobody trading shit.
Taking it at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and
Fucking
down at
bullshit.
the 28.
Most stupidest shit ever. Shit ain't even worth playing.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
The first down run got 5. Here's
well, we know why this happened, fellas. That's all that matters.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
Why you?
Looking for Mims.
He's supposed to come back.
And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying,
all right, here we go.
Receiver. Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Rock it. Hey,
on 1st and 10, it's ETN. Down to the 42, second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On second down, ETN once more. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hold on.
Now Lawrence to throw. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. ETN up the middle. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And he's got it. Touchdown. Evan Ingram as time expires in the first half. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime. Big decision there. They say forget the field goal and go for it, and it pays off.
I wonder who was in the ear of the head coach on this one. Did he make this call on his own? Or maybe the analytics coach got involved. And a lot of times you talk about that all week before the game. Hey, if we're in certain situations, analytics actually says do it this way, which might be against the norm. And it paid off for them in a really nice way.
Cashing in and there on the final play of the first half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Harris running straight ahead. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 64 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run again with Harris. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. Now Pickett will look to pass it. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
They decided to run it in and get it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball. I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
From the gun on third down, Pickett. Got a man, it's Mims. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The ball on the 8, still could get a first down technically, 2nd and 7. And here's a quick throw out to Mims. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side, and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
All right, fellas, one more time. Man up, man up.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Nico Collins. His 3rd touchdown. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead, but at the same time, got it done, and it'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think that you might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let him go out there with a little bit more confidence.
counter. ETN. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. There's been some plays that we've seen, but we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Another tote for ETN. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Here's Lawrence. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. A give running right, ETN. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Here's a give to ETN. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 50 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. And they'll go again with ETN. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Waste of time.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And they'll run with ETN. And he will push his way forward down to the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run. And
It's finally getting on. What is it?
pickup.
Almost 7
So the
o'clock.
ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
The baby. Since I don't got a full day tomorrow, should I not? I'll just stay up a little bit.
They'll try to run with ETN. And they'll
This
bring it
nigga
down
sick,
after just a short
man.
pickup. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup
Come on,
on
man.
first.
That didn't just feel like
We'll get this shit over with, man.
pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice.
I
trying
don't
to
care
get
what the
there for
fuck
a
happens,
third
bro.
time.
I'm trying to play this game
No
and
one
get
likes
this shit
to have
over
the
with.
hat trick against them.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal.
Well, I'm logging in. Oh, look at you in the playoffs. What the fuck? Hey, yo. Who the fuck they care? I want to see, yo. You? No, the fuck I didn't. I didn't fucking lose.
Lawrence on the sneak,
Yeah, I don't know.
and that one going nowhere from the
Oh, where the
start.
fuck
As
came
he's
in
met
now?
in the backfield and goes
I'm about to
backwards.
lose
A
again.
loss of a
Hey,
yard, and it brings up
You
4.
beating his ass?
3rd and short, they thought they could just sneak
35-17.
and pick up the necessary.
Hey, my
The
man.
defense.
Hey, there we go.
No.
All right, that shit good again. I was about to be sad as a motherfucker. I'm like, y'all got me playing
I need
wild
you to win
card.
that game, man.
Huh?
I need Sauce to win that game.
For what? What are you talking?
I get the 1 seed.
Why the fuck do you need the 1 seed?
Because I need the 1 seed.
Oh, you don't need no 1 seed, man. You
I need
okay
it.
at the... Oh, you just want it. I legit need it. Mr. Got 5 for no reason. I ain't trying to hear that.
They'll turn to the
Yeah,
power
man.
game to try to get in. And he'll take this.
I need that.
And touchdown, Jacksonville.
Yeah, sorry.
It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year.
Man, that's some straight motherfucking fuck shit.
2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
We will not be doing that shit next year. We'll be not
What you
switching no
talking
motherfucking teams at the end of the year to help niggas win playoffs.
Patterson
You ain't
now
playing,
with
you
the
ain't
extra
playing.
point.
Period.
Hey, if you really feel like that, man, cause I was feeling like that, but hey, you know, it's all season shit, you know.
Right. It's all good. You know, let some of the people know that, you know, without no super team, they ain't winning shit. You
Hey,
know.
tell them again for the people in the back. Not playing.
Fuck
After the
shit.
touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
What you know, man? You heard what he talking about, Karen?
Fielded inside the 5.
Oh, this nigga gone. Damn.
Who got it, bro? The cheating ass team.
Hey, Karen.
What's up?
You hear what this nigga Michaela talking about?
What?
Talking about he want the Ravens and shit.
I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his
He
team,
want the
"Hey,
Ravens.
we didn't
Oh
play
yeah,
enough
That's
to keep it
he's been
close enough.
saying something
Where
about
that
that.
one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game."
So for the Jags, they get yet another victory to finish the year at 14-3 overall.
No,
And
oh
now they'll have
God.
the week
It's,
off as they
come
get
on,
set to
man.
go
Take too
after
long.
the Super Bowl title.
This shit over with, man.
Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh,
Oh,
this
it's
was
not for
basically
me,
just
my
an
nigga.
exhibition game
Come
for
on.
them as they'd already clinched home
Come
field
on.
advantage.
And this
And
shit,
the playoffs
keep
will run
pushing.
through their house as they'll get the week off and get set to host a divisional round game in 2 weeks' time.
Look at that, 71.4 completion ratio. And he had a 63.6. Only motherfucking reason why he wants for them long, stupid ass balls. Anything else, done for.
I know PI.
I'm hard on y'all ass next year. There'll be none of this motherfucking glitchy bullshit.
I'm going right back to the Patriots, Ken.
And
we gonna build them right next year. And then we're gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
Watch.
You can't stop me from drafting, man.
But you know, you
It's rebuild.
you always learn that.
Nah,
first
you want to talk
season.
about rebuild? I'm rebuilding these Broncos, boy. Holy fuck. Them
Oh
motherfuckers
God, you
suck.
talking about yeah, you right. You talking about rebuild? I'm on one. I probably got
I
40.
mean, you could have had your team just as good.
Huh?
I just didn't because the Patriots was just never good because couldn't draft. But I'm gonna make sure I draft next year.
Yeah, or tell me how it really is. You fucked up at drafting a quarterback, and that really put your ass back. That just really happened.
That's what really did it.
I know that's what really did it.
Let it do it.
Chose the wrong quarterback.
Hey, oh.
And I just realized at the end of the year that that's truly what you need to win the game.
Yeah.
Cause Pickett just went to man. Look, if you let
Nah, it's
Pickett-
just I mean, I ain't gonna lie. This man has been playing. But you know how long this man's been playing?
yeah,
I was in the quarterback since day one.
yeah. I just
Woo! Nah. Here's the thing. He's been doing this for years, playing with the bum-ass quarterbacks, hoping to finally turn this shit around. I've never seen somebody go through this many mediocre quarterbacks besides James Winston to fucking get a fucking playoff ring or some shit. Like, this nigga can't do nothing.
I don't do it.
Mediocrity, so James Winston. I'll tell you, boy, it's crazy. I don't know.
But
Or
I learned my lesson this
Denver-
year. I learned my
He
lesson.
had Jabbo. He had Jabbo.
Fuck Jabbo.
Hey, stop. Hey, chill out.
Why you gonna bring up that lobster thieving mother? Why? Why would you do that?
What are you talking about, man? Jabbo was so great, man.
The
He won
only
me a
one
ring.
like
Jabbo won me a ring. I don't know what you're talking
D,
about. Jabbo
D.
won me a ring.
D, you do realize you was the only person that liked this motherfucker, right?
Must be doing something right, y'all.
And I'm just saying, I don't know. Maybe it's just your skill level.
I was James Winston.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
I had him as my backup.
All right, bitch.
Not this year, but the one year. I did have him as
Hey, no bullshit though. When did this man, right? I had Jabbo as my backup. Got him a ring. I tell you, that bullshit. Nigga dog.
Nah, man, look.
You
Overthrowing
gave me the
it.
win and went on with your day.
Damn.
I ain't calling your ass.
I'm
Oh, come on, man. This man gave me to you.
These motherfucking Jaguars. Another loss for us. But you know,
I don't care.
see how we looking in the playoffs. You know, see how we looking
ain't bad, man. Enjoy that wild card.
It's wild. I'm really gonna be wild card before.
Yeah, you gonna be wild card. What's our